What's up, Alphas? Mega here. Today I'm going to be making a rant kind of video. I have a script here, so I'll probably not stutter too much or anything, but first of all I want to talk about the community in general. So it's basically falling apart at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's quitting. There's no place to go if you want to look at some famous quality YouTuber shit, I guess. The community itself is falling apart, not the game, you know? Like, some YouTubers like Eric from Wilderman are the people that actually make real videos on that game. I'll talk about that later, but in general, you have nowhere to go if you want to see, Geometry Dash videos. You have nowhere to go, right? Like, there's no YouTube channel that can really satisfy your needs right now. And if you do find one, it's usually written with underage kids that shouldn't even be on YouTube, like that aren't 13 or anything. And they spam Lennies all the time, think it's funny and stuff. And all their bad jokes, like not hard enough, so bad on track, and you keep two straight hacks. I mean, it was funny the first time, but now it's like it's becoming like the I'm early, let me make a joke trend. It's just become so still that no one gives a shit anymore, right? So I just want to disclaim that I don't know 100% sure about everything I say, so I'm not 100% sure because I haven't played GD in a long time, and I'm not playing it either right now. I'm never gonna come back to it. Well, first off, I want to talk about Spanish people. Well, honestly, for just uploading GD and literally nothing else, and some commentaries, people like Guitar Hero Styles and like fucking Bikecraft, they don't deserve their fame in my opinion, because honestly all they're just doing is showing recordings. They just put an intro in front of their video, they show a recording of a fucking level, I guess, and then it's just cue the intro and end. That's not effort, you know? Like, you could say that it like takes effort to beat the level, but it doesn't. I'm not joking. I'll elaborate on that later. Anyway, Bikecraft and Guitar Hero Styles has 500k plus subscribers. Now, honestly, I don't know what to say about that. Let's move on. Anyway, I just want to elaborate a bit on how Geometry Dash changed my life, or better say, affected in the wrong way. After I found it for the first time, playing through the first few levels was worth the game, you know, like, until I joined in late 1.8, and after a week of playing, 1.9 came out and didn't even understand the hype after I joined the community. So I beat all the levels from 1.9, and I was like, okay, well, what do I do now? So I found that there was a huge community after that game, and there are a lot of demons that I could beat. So I did, and then it just leached onto me, and I didn't want to let go. And that was really annoying. That's why I hate it also, because you never stop playing, you know. There's always that one guy that sent you a message. As I say, it's that one guy that uploaded the new really easy demon that you can beat for easy stars. You have only that one unfinished level that you can't quit of, and all that other stuff. Well, anyway, you know what I said about in the beginning, that like it was too hard to find any good channels to go to for finding like famous channel to find like fucking GD Let's Plays or anything. Well, except Jacksepticeye, of course. He's a really cool dude, and he always plays the new Geometry Dash levels, and he's very funny. I mean, I couldn't do that. It would just be too boring. I'd beat them in all in one attempt, then be gone and goodbye, you know. I could maybe try to Let's Play some demons, but I don't know. I just don't want to do it. Well, anyway, what I talked about no channels being there except Eric from Wilderman, was actually putting effort into his video. He's a fucking weirdo. He's like, that makes some people while people think, wow, he's really skilled, wow, he's so good, wow, I quit 3 times in a row and then came back and then I need to give him attention, oh my god. Like, it gets people famous really fast, actually too fast. They don't appreciate where they are and how they worked up there. That's also one of the main reasons that being a big YouTuber is not an easy task, because you can never take it for granted. Or everything will start going downhill. And that's like, you can never ignore that. That's always gonna happen. And after that, they just use their fame for granted. They don't respect their fans anymore. They think that they are like things that they can do with the fuck they want with them, and that's really not okay. And what I'm talking about is, as you probably may have noticed, Crazy Man 50. He's a good player. I have to admit, but that doesn't mean he can just. They can just ban his watchers on his stream for no reason. Like, the one time I made a joke. Well, I didn't get banned, of course, but I made a joke about he was playing a level and he said he had no effort at all on it. I mean, it's your opinion, right? But then I said as a joke, just like your levels, I've never seen anyone else do that, so I don't know if it's stale or anything. And he just timed me out for 10 minutes, and I was so pissed off with that. And he just did that without any warning. Well, because of the stream delays, they say I'm gonna have to time you out for that, but honestly, didn't even do anything about it. He didn't warn me, it just banned me. He's filtering his stream down to people who think they are mature, but they're actually 9. You know, like those people that always try to sound smart, but you can't understand what the fuck they're saying, right? Anyway, with the YouTubers getting too big and stuff, everyone of course leeches onto it. I mean, everyone wants to be popular, right? It's normal. That's not something bad. So people just upload gameplay. Even the bigger, they just upload gameplay. They don't try to make funny stuff. They just show a level and then they just leave. Like, that's it, you know. And that's why I respect Water for trying new stuff out, right? To try and do something, like not just upload effortless gameplays. And if you just upload easy levels and impossible levels, Tachi, it's like, that's no effort. You're taking it all for granted anyway. There's no way around it. Even if you tried really hard, you couldn't, because that's just how it is. If that fame always gets to you so quickly, because he just like, you made a really good looking level. I don't fucking know. You beat Bloodbath. Oh my god, you're so good. Let me suck your dick. Okay, no, but like, honestly, I don't get it. Well, anyway, with the people that just upload gameplay, they're not trying to entertain an audience. They're not trying to make them laugh. They don't put their hard work into a video to make people, I don't know, fucking make them smile in their chairs. They just show a level and then they just depart and harvest that fresh ad revenue, you know what I'm saying? And if also, I'm sorry, but it seems like on Guitar Hero Styles figured out the watch time thing on this Bloodbath video. It was like fucking 10 minutes long. But he knows, like, that's even if it's scummy, it's a really smart move, because he knows that if he beats Bloodbath, he's gonna get a lot of attention, because that's the trendy thing to do recently. Well, even though if you get famous with all these like shitty content, then it's not really deserved fame. And could you imagine yourself if you were in revel mode by just uploading random shitty gameplay, and then you said you were a panel and you were signing autographs that people give you, and what would you say? You say, yeah, I upload jump dash videos, and then there's an awkward silence, you know, like, that doesn't match, you know. You can't see yourself in such a situation, so I don't get why people do it. Well, anyway, this is gonna sound very very, very assholic. But people who are quote unquote good at the game, they don't actually deserve their fame either. Like it's just the same. Like this is post hard demons with no actual effort into the video. Like I know GD is a very skill based game, but then again, it's just clicking to the beat. You know, in Osu, that's not acceptable either. But in Osu, you at least have to aim and click. But in Geometry Dash, you just need to click. There's only one tap control, and how you could elaborate on such a concept with that it ends up with a community as big as this, that's really surprising because it takes a lot of effort. But I don't think RobTop actually realizes what he's doing with this, you know. And well, even though it's really skill based, it's also actually just luck for most. Like you could even if you practice every part really much, there's no guarantee you're gonna ever beat it if you know how to do it. Like for example in Undertale, if you memorize all of Undying the Undyings, if you realize that you can just memorize all her moves, even with the backwards arrows and all those little arrow things, if you memorize it, then you're sure to win. But even if you memorize the GD, everything can go wrong, you know. Like you can misclick, you could slip your finger on the mouse, everything, you know, and that sucks because honestly I would have expected GD to do more than just that, and not just one touch controls and that's it. Also, if someone were playing GD for a long time, and I mean like 7 to 8 years at least, they have so much muscle memory of just clicking that one mouse that they could literally pass anything, except if it's like really impossible, but really anything after seeing the map, because after that time they can already straight fly perfectly. They have perfect timing. They can learn. They have perfect memory, so they can memorize a whole level from end to start. And they don't even have to do anything for it. It's just it comes by itself. And if you don't believe me, you just can look at this clip from Stayane, a Stepmania player. He's like the god of Stepmania, and he's memorized every pattern. So it's cue to Stayane. Well, I get it. People like skilled players because they see levels they can't complete themselves. But honestly, you should be watching the creator rather than someone else play it, because they're just basically leeching off someone else's success. Bloodbath got really popular, and now everyone's trying to beat it, not just because they want it on their record list, but because like it's trendy, you know, everyone knows about it, and it's like, oh my god, no, beat Bloodbath, like, you know, it's really trendy right now, and everyone wants to beat it because they know the people will come flocking and say, okay, you're getting a shout out from me, you're really good at this game. But these people, they don't deserve the fame. Even if they beat Bloodbath, they don't deserve it, the fame. If they get fame, they could like show it to their friends and show off and be like, wow, you have no life, dude. But seriously, they don't deserve fame for that, you know? And they don't deserve the fame, the kind of fame that Let's Players would get if they made funny videos, or if they made really impressive editing, or if you made a movie. That's the same kind of fame people are getting from playing fucking levels in Geometry Dash. Do you understand? Mate, do you understand? Well, that was me for now. I'll see you guys next time.